I'm all for school spirit, and I'm really digging the hair, but sometimes it's hard to top the traditional chest-painted message of support. These guys were living up to their namesake. Mountain View versus Worland in the 3A state championship match. First set, Mountain View wearing the purple, and on the near side, Alexis Stoddard may be one of the smaller players on the court, but she could produce points like her taller teammates, but they trail 11-6 early on. Worland had a couple of 6-foot players on their side, and they would produce. Charlie Townsend can get the ball over the defenders easily. That would double up the score at 12-6. The junior was carrying the workload in the early goings. This kill would hit a roadblock, but she got the deflection and the drop, and the Lady Warriors were cruising with a 19-7 advantage. The Lady Buffaloes had a taller girl. Number 13 is Taylor Meeks, who has a few more inches on everyone, but Townsend and company would stand up to her and deny access on this play, as Worland would go on to win the first set, 25-11. Now in the second set, MV serving, Ailey Buga sends the ace into the opposition's face, and all they did was just stand there. She'll take that any day, and her team is ahead 5-4. Worland would regroup. Brianna Mickelson puts just enough force behind that kill that the ball will bounce off of the defenders and land behind them. Sometimes that extra effort is what is needed to get the point. Her girls are down 6-5. The Lady Buffs had some players with a pretty mean swing themselves. Stoddard shows that big things can come in small packages, and that would move the score up to 7-5 in favor of her team. But it's not always about force. You also got to know where to aim on the kill. Bailey Gibbons found a big hole on the other side of the net and put the ball where it needed to go. The Lady Warriors would keep it close, trailing 7-6. We have to skip ahead some because we had to turn our attention to other matches. Stoddard was a one-woman wrecking crew at times for Mountain View. Here's another example why. That would help her squad win the second set, 25-16, and tie the match up at 1 set apiece. Now in the third set, Worland's defensive strategy was simple. Put the big girls up front, and it was working. Gibbons gets credit for raising the roof on this point to make the score 14-8 about midway through. Sometimes you don't have to give it your all on a kill. Case in point, Townsend will apply a gentle touch on this play, and the opposition reacted too late. The Lady Warriors would go on to win this set 25-19 to take a 2-1 lead. In the fourth set, we need to show off the big girl for the Lady Buffaloes. Meeks is a threat no matter where the ball is, and when she swings her fist, look out. She can put some points on the scoreboard, and her squad is only down 12-9. The senior was stepping up her game. Just give her the ball and she will pound it into the ground. The extra height has advantages if you use it the right way. NV is down by 2, it's 12-10. But Worland was able to stay out in front. The last time this team played in the championship game was in 1997, and they lost that game to Mountain View. Anna Lopez will exercise a few demons on this kill, and the title is within reach. It's 24-19. They had to work for it, though, and that was just fine because that is how you are supposed to win a state title. Gibbons will send that ball back where it came from, and the drought is finally over. The Lady Warriors win the match in 4 sets, 25-11, 16-25, 25-19, 25-19. Worland takes home their first title since 1989 and finishes the season with a record of 22-9.